This is Shoresides Broadcasting from Working Narrative Studio. Shoresides is a real people media project. Coming up next, a Shoresides news special where we capture the stories of your coastal neighbors.
In this service that we provide with our food pantry, how are we going to continue to provide for these kids when they can't come in this building? In the summertime, they can still come to school. We keep it open. I think a lot of the credit for what's currently taking place goes to the food and nutrition department of the Carteret County Public Schools. They've done a great job of publicizing where pickup locations are for food for the kids. What our job now becomes is finding the soft spots. And, we're just trying to figure out how do we find the soft spots, because again, the county's providing all these things in all these places. How do you know when someone's not getting it if they don't say they need it? And when someone says they needed it, that's an easy one. That's an easy thing to reach out and help. But it's the kids that, number one, they don't know how to say that they need help, or they won't say that they need help. And, you just hope that you can find those places out before, it's a problem and it's way harder to help after that. We generally plan on providing for around 500 kids with our food pantry. That's kind of what we envision being able to service. Everything that we do is anonymous, so we don't actually have a count. The downside of it is you get into circumstances like being out of school for a hurricane or coronavirus or whatever, and it's all of a sudden hard to pinpoint exactly who it was that you were servicing. When my wife is a guidance counselor and I'm a teacher, and when we had our first child, we qualified for free and reduced lunch. As far as, West Carteret's entire student body, I mean, gosh, we represent a pretty good cross section of all of our county. You've got professionals kids, and then you've got, trades folks kids, and we've got them all. We have every possible demographic in our particular school. You hope that their parents are going to continue working. Just personally, what my fears have been for this entire thing was when businesses started shutting down, because when that happens, the need for everything goes up. And we're a rural community, even though we're at a beach, but we don't have a limitless supply of stuff, and we're worried about resupply and those kinds of things. Right now we're trying to figure out who needs help. Right now we're looking at kids that don't have internet access, and we're kind of connecting the dots there. We've been trying to figure out which one of our kids aren't getting the messages that we're sending home, because we're trying to go to a digital platform of teaching, and we're going to try to use some of those numbers and that data to help us. The exact phrase that I used with my kids as we prepared for what we felt like was coming, it was a for me, I can't speak for anybody else, but it was continuing to try to keep everybody calm. Unlike a hurricane, we're not losing power. We don't have to worry about the food going bad. We've got electricity. The refrigerator's still going to work. We're still going to be able to keep our stuff. That gives me confidence that everybody can remain calm, because power's on. Internet works. You got your phone, you got television, air conditioning. So that helps.
You have been listening to a Shoresides News Special, sponsored in part by NC News Lab. Shoresides is a local journalism project serving coastal North Carolina and beyond. Thanks for listening.